In a world of endless doom scrolling, Screenverse makes sure brands show up beyond the feed, delivering moments that you can't swipe past. With over 130,000 screens across bars, retail, residential, and more, Screenverse gives brands direct access to high-impact, real-world media at scale. One partner, massive reach, full transparency, and measurable results. Bring your brand to the physical world at screenversemedia.com.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to Cannesversations Confessionals. I'm your host, Stephanie Beach, and today I am with Priscilla Nakane. Thank you for being here, Priscilla.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
How did you enjoy the brunch?
It was amazing. Just a great space. Thank you so much to all who attended and for hosting us.
Oh, you're so kind. Thank you so much for being here.
Yes.
So, being at CES, there's so much happening. There's so many things going on. And in the adtech world, I feel like there's so much that is overhyped. What do you think is a trend that's truly going to redefine our industry versus just being hype?
Okay, so I think it's coming out with the platforms that are really diving deep into AI to tap into the consumer emotion and consumer feedback, because that's then going to allow the brands to figure out exactly where they're going to pinpoint and put their focus on most. And before AI, we really couldn't do that effectively.
Yeah. AI is becoming so much more than just LLMs, and it's really shaping the way that our industry actually functions.
Absolutely.
As opposed to just making our lives easier, which is really fun and innovative and interesting, I think.
Absolutely.
Speaking of AI and CES, so many people travel to all of these conferences and have to get here some way, right? How do you think AI is changing the way that we book and research travel?
It's making it faster. So I can tell you that as publisher and editor-in-chief of Tech Deck magazine, we've covered this quite a bit in the last year and we'll continue to do so, because the innovations and the progression is just becoming more and more. You can just throw in your starting point, your end point, and ask a chat or ask an AI, find me the best route, the most affordable route. You can put in your key points that, I want to stay in this tier of luxury, or this tier, I want this class on the flight, and it just saves you hours and hours of research.
It really does, right? Someone else that answered this question was like, I just really wish that so they put everything in AI and they're like, give me an itinerary. And they're like, I wish that there was just links for them to go book it for me, and really just close the loop.
You just have to sign up for those agentic agents, and they can definitely do that. It's just finding that platform you feel comfortable giving that personal information to.
Yeah, for sure. So, this was all about women and fostering new relationships and networking. So if you were sitting across the table from a young woman, first day in digital media, what is a piece of advice that you would give to her to help her find her voice in the room?
I would definitely let her know to stay true to her authentic self. Not be afraid to speak up, because there's always a way to say something. You can say it in the most, approaching professional way, but don't be afraid to speak your voice, to ask for what you need, whether it's something that's going to help push you forward or just help in general. If you don't vocalize it, it's not going to happen.
It's the truth. You have to stand up for yourself. And you have to have a voice in general.
Absolutely.
And sometimes it's hard to find that, but once you do, I promise you won't regret it. It's so important.
The other thing actually is make sure you find your tribe, wherever you're at in this space, if it's corporate, if it's freelance, wherever you're at. Find those supporters, whether it's male or female, because you're going to need a support system to be able to just let off steam, throw ideas around, but also get that feedback, brainstorming sessions. And for instance, at She Speaks CEO, we're a women in leadership organization. I'm the founder of, and that's what we're about, much like what we're building here, what we have experienced here.
That's
we
great.
have a 3-day conference that lets those ascending to the C-suite find their voice in sessions like that, as well as for the C-suite.
That's amazing. And congratulations. That's a
Thank
really great
you.
initiative. As, a woman in a technical, fast-paced industry, what's an unspoken skill that you've developed, learned, or figured out along the way that you find invaluable to your success?
I'll have to share this little tip. It's not a tip, it's actually a benefit that coming from entertainment, television, and media, having theatrical experience really helps in whatever situation you are in business. It helps you read the room. It helps you deal with people. It just helps you with your public speaking and be able to communicate. Like, you can really know when to step back and let the light shine on someone else, or when you need to step forward and speak your mind. So I would say to anyone, even if you're new to any industry, go out, take some improv classes, and it's really going to help you in the business world.
That's great. And I love that advice. This brunch, again, was all about community. You spoke about a tribe earlier, and it's so important, but having a network or a tribe of women in the industry, while it being important, how do you feel like that shaped who you are and your career today?
It's been invaluable. I mean, the relationships really are going to carry you through to whatever your next endeavors are. Whether you're staying with a company or whether you're branching out, it will follow you. So your personal brand and your personal relationships are what's going to help you catapult. You can never take those away. So more so than focusing on a specific company or a job title, focus on the relationships that you build, the friendships. I mean, those are going to last the long haul.
It does. And that sometimes is what turns into business.
Absolutely.
Who is a woman in your personal orbit, someone the world might not know, that consistently pushes you to do better?
Well, it actually was my mother. She's no longer with us.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, no, it's fine. She really pushed me to exceed expectations and just wanting to make her proud and showing her that aside from what she was able to accomplish or not accomplish, it can be done and single-handedly.
That's so amazing.
Yeah. So I'm going to say my mom.
I love that. And what is one piece of advice from a female mentor that you find yourself paying forward often?
Giving back. So giving of yourself, giving back. A lot of times the younger version of you will have to either claw your way to get to, the levels that you want, both in life and in your career. Once you get there, and even on your way up, always make time for others and give back. It's enormous what that ripple effect can do.
It really is.
Yeah.
And it's amazing what that ripple effect could do for sure. And I feel as though our generation and the women in our industry really do a fabulous job of helping each other.
Absolutely.
And really supporting each other genuinely.
Absolutely.
And it's so refreshing.
Right. Community over competition. And organizations are really coming along on that wavelength and understanding that it's about who we bring to the table with us, not just sitting there making sure that we're the ones at the table. Bring everyone with you.
I agree. What's one app you can't live without?
ChatGPT.
Okay. And what is your power song before a big meeting or presentation? Your hype song.
Lose yourself.
Oh, I love Eminem.
Love me some Eminem. It's got to be Lose Yourself.
Okay.
That will hype you up.
That's definitely a good hype song. LinkedIn or Instagram for networking?
LinkedIn.
I feel that too. Well, this was so fun.
Thank you so
much, Priscilla,
Stephanie.
for being here.
All
and thank you guys
right.
for tuning in. Until next time, thank you. Bye.